So I'm at Chili's and I'm enjoying date night, and I get the notification on my phone that the Brewers are trading Corbin Burnes to the Orioles. Now, of course, my first reaction is, wow, that's a great trade for the Orioles, but immediately after I'm thinking, if the Brewers are trading Corbin Burnes, that probably means they're open for business. And if the Brewers are open for business, does that mean they're interested in trading Devin Williams? Now, if that's the case, and the Brewers are indeed listening to offers on Devin Williams, well, then the Dodgers should be the first team picking up their phone and giving Milwaukee a call. Because if the Dodgers were somehow able to acquire Devin Williams, that would give them the best bullpen in baseball, in addition to overall the best team in baseball. I know the Dodgers are already the betting favorites, and they're considered by everyone else to probably be the best team in all of baseball, but I do think they could upgrade their bullpen just a little. I talked about this in a video last week, and I also wrote an article on this, but Ryan Brazier is probably the Dodgers' best bet of finishing up their bullpen for the 24 season. Maybe they go a different route and sign someone else, but Ryan Brazier's probably the guy the Dodgers are going to sign. But what if instead of going that route, you trade for arguably the best reliever in all of baseball? I say that because I know a lot of people probably have different opinions on who the best reliever is in baseball, but me personally, if you were to ask me, I think Devin Williams is the best reliever in all of baseball. And if he's available right now, the Dodgers need to do whatever they can to acquire him. Before we dive more into today's video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications if you're new to my channel. If you're watching this video, it probably means you're a Dodgers fan, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. As some incentive for you guys subscribing to my channel, I'm going to be giving away this Chris Taylor bobblehead once I reach 1,000 subscribers. All you got to do to win the bobblehead is be subscribed to my channel and drop a comment down below. Once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be selecting one random comment, so every time you see a new video of mine, if you drop a comment, that's just another entry for you. So again, if you want to win this beautiful Chris Taylor bobblehead, add it to your collection, make sure to hit that subscribe button and drop a comment down below. Let me know if you want the Dodgers to trade for Devin Williams. So if the Brewers traded Corbin Burnes, that tells me that they are going to be tearing things down. Because up until yesterday, I thought the reason they were holding on to Burnes was because they were going to try to go for it in 2024. And that wouldn't be surprising because I think the Brewers have a pretty decent team and they probably could make a run at the division or at least the wild card. But by trading Corbin Burnes, that kind of tells me they're going to be selling off some pieces and retooling for the future. And if that's the case, Devin Williams probably is going to be the next one traded, and he probably could bring them the best haul back. Now, for some reason, if you're not too familiar with Devin Williams, or you just don't follow the Brewers all that much, allow me to explain. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I personally believe he's the best reliever in all of baseball, and I think these numbers are going to back up my case. Devin Williams made his debut in 2019, but he appeared in only 13 games. In 2020, he appeared in 22 games for the Brewers, posting a 0.33 ERA while averaging 17.7 strikeouts per 9 innings. He won Rookie of the Year and finished 7th in Cy Young voting. Ever since the start of the 2020 season, Williams has been arguably the best reliever in all of baseball. He's thrown 200 innings and has posted a 1.75 ERA, 2.26 FIP, 2.47 expected FIP, 0.98 WHIP, and he's held opponents to a 145 average. During that time, he's also striking out 40% of the batters he's faced while walking 12%. Williams has won the Trevor Hoffman Reliever of the Year award twice, including this past year in 2023. In 61 games for the Brewers, he posted a 1.53 ERA, 2.66 FIP, 0.92 WHIP, and an ERA plus of 282. So yeah, as you can see by all of those numbers, Devin Williams is really good. As if the numbers weren't enough, just take a look at his Baseball Savant page. Now, if you're not too familiar with Baseball Savant, that's okay, because I'll explain this to you very quickly. So these numbers are in percentiles going from 1 to 100. If you're at 100, you're in the red, and that means you're the best in all of baseball. Yeah, safe to say, Devin Williams is near the top in almost every major category. So his numbers back it up, and the advanced numbers back it up as well. Now, I know a lot of Dodgers fans out there like to hoard prospects, and they don't want to trade them for anybody, anybody, but this is one of the few guys that you should be trading your top prospects for. The main reason is Devin Williams has not only 1, but 2 years of control left. If he only had 1 year left on his contract, I might be a little more hesitant, but the fact that he has 2 full seasons ahead of you, I think that means you can trade anybody. I mean, you're getting the best reliever in baseball for not 1, but 2 potential postseason runs. And I think that would make the Dodgers bullpen absolutely deadly. Now, when looking at what a potential trade would cost, I'm not that certain because we haven't seen too many instances where one of the elite relievers in baseball has been traded. We could go back a couple of years when the Mets and the Mariners pulled off the Edwin Diaz trade. In the trade, the Mariners did get a couple of top 100 prospects and a couple of major leaguers as well, so they got a pretty good haul for Edwin Diaz. But you need to also remember that trade included Robinson Cano, who was coming off a pretty solid season for the Mariners in which he posted an OPS plus of higher than 130. We also need to remember that Edwin Diaz had 4 years of control left, whereas Devin Williams only has 2. So they were getting an all-star caliber second baseman and a reliever who had 4 years of control left. So because of that, I don't think it's that fair of a comparison because the circumstances are entirely different. So Devin Williams should cost a lot less than what that package was. He might cost the Dodgers one of their top 2 to 3 prospects and maybe another prospect ranked inside their top 10, but if that's all it takes, I think that's a no-brainer for the Dodgers. Sure, it hurts to part ways with top prospects who have lots of control remaining, but they're prospects for a reason. They're unproven and you don't know what they can turn into. The odds of any of those players they trade away turning into the caliber player that Devin Williams is highly unlikely. And if they do, so be it, you're still getting a couple of years of the best closer in all of baseball. If the Dodgers were to trade for Devin Williams, here's how their bullpen would look. You'd have Devin Williams as your closer for the 9th inning, giving you the best 9th inning option in all of baseball. You then have your 7th and 8th inning guys in Bruce Dark Gratterall and Evan Phillips, 2 of the better relievers in all of baseball as well. Not to mention Joe Kelly is back, who was fantastic in his limited sample size last year with the Dodgers. You also have a couple of question marks in Blake Trinan and JP Fireisen, 2 guys who are coming off of injuries, but we've seen from those guys when they're healthy, they're elite options as well. I mean, can you imagine if Blake Trinan returns to form and he's your 4th or your 5th best reliever? I mean, that Dodgers bullpen would be absolutely filthy. So I'm not exactly certain if the Brewers are going to go full in on this rebuild and trade away all their valuable pieces, but after trading away Burns, I don't see how they don't. And again, Devin Williams might be the best piece they have because with multiple years of control left, he could probably bring you in the best package. So if the Brewers want to get a couple of really good prospects, the Dodgers might be their best bet. And if you're the Dodgers, I know you don't desperately need a closer, but it's not every day that one of the top closers in all of baseball becomes available. According to numerous reports this offseason, the Dodgers were in on Josh Hader, but they didn't want to meet that $100 million price tag. Well, if they were that in on a potential 9th inning option, why wouldn't they be in on an option that's only going to cost them $18 million over the next couple of seasons? It just makes too much sense, so hopefully the Dodgers are picking up the phone, hopefully they're calling the Brewers and they're saying name your price, because if LA were to add Devin Williams to this bullpen, again, you already have the best team in baseball, but you're making them that much better. Alright, so what do you guys think? Do you think the Dodgers should be calling and asking about Devin Williams, and what do you think the price tag is going to be for that trade? If it costs a couple of their top prospects, are you comfortable with shipping them away for 2 years of a reliever, or would you much prefer the Dodgers hold on to their prospects, go after Ryan Brazier, maybe someone else, and run with the bullpen they currently have right now? Again, if you guys haven't done so yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, that way you never miss a video. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel, one of you is going to be walking away with this Chris Taylor bobblehead. So again, don't forget to subscribe and drop a comment down below. Also, if you want to support me and read all of my articles, you guys can find that over at blakeharris.substack.com. You guys get a lot of great content, including some pretty awesome benefits and features, including a Twitter group chat filled with me and lots of other Dodgers fans. I'll also be having some pretty good perks over there as well, like Q&A priorities, and you guys can suggest video ideas over there as well. So if you guys want to support me with a monthly subscription and get a lot of awesome Dodgers content, you guys can go over there, subscribe to my Substack. The link is in the description below. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you all in my next video.